Hello, everybody, and welcome to DTC Blow and Smoke Podcast. My name is Hanson Pierce, as always with you, and today I've got Mr. Tony Stash.
Good evening.
And Mr. Randy.
Hello.
Mr. Randy, you're becoming quite the mainstay on the podcast.
I mean, 2 in a row, can't complain.
No, you can't complain. Not with that hot-ass fucking look on you.
I'll give you that $5 later.
Yeah. Five.
Wait,
I only got 2. What the hell? Getting screwed in this deal.
Oh, if only. So we had a bunch of stuff going on. We've had a bunch of stuff going on. We got stuff continually going on over here at Deadwood Tobacco Company. Hopefully you guys know that we are still open at the 715 Main Street in Deadwood. We also have our 715 Main Street Blow and Smoke Music Extravaganza. Or that's a working title. We're gonna polish that a little bit.
Workshop that one for you. Yeah.
But Randy, I know that you. So I don't know if anybody's really privy to this, but you kind of came on as the music guru, the new guy to kind of sort out and find some talent to bring into these doors. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Guru might be a little bit strong, but let's just go with what did Ethan call me? Musical director. I like
there
that.
you go.
Yeah. I've before I started on the team here, I was at the old shop quite a bit, hung out a lot, actually learned everything I know about cigars from Deadwood Tobacco,
Nice.
and enjoyed listening to live blues down there for a number of years. And in my other life, I dabble in music promotion, and my partner and I produce the Deadwood Live music series at the Outlaw Square, have done for the last couple of years. And I've worked at a number of Sturgis venues, Glencoe Camp Resort, Iron Horse Saloon, stuff like that, and produced my own shows. And so when this new facility that we are actually in right now for the second week in a row.
On the very stage that they play on.
Exactly. We should defile it. Nothing worse than they've already done.
Yes, exactly.
We thought, collective with Wild Bill and the team here, we should utilize the new capacity that we have to diversify our entertainment profile. And we've done that a couple of times. We kicked it all off with, of course, the Brandon Sprague Blues Band.
Yes.
They have been here. And then we had a young kid. I say kid, it's because I'm old now, but Waylon Mendoza and the Hermanos. They played this past weekend. Fabulous 3-piece.
Yes.
They brought keys for the second night.
Yes.
And we're going to continue to diversify, and we're still going to stick close to the blues roots that Deadwood Tobacco Company has always enjoyed. But we will also feature some rock acts. We will feature, for example, Wild Bill Days. We're going to do a country band out of Denver, Colorado. The 2019 Country Band of the Year, as a matter of fact.
Ooh, hell yeah.
And one we've got coming up, we might as well announce it now. I know that Ethan has thrown it up on the socials already. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, international beatbox champion, looper, digital recording artist extraordinary, Heatbox will be here on St. Patty's Day. That's the 17th and 18th, 8 to midnight. He's going to play a wide collection of his stuff. He was recently in the hills in November. I missed the show, but he was in Spearfish. Great reception. And we're happy with our buddy Mark up in Minneapolis, the agent who worked with us to get him out here. It's going to be an incredible show. 8 to midnight, 17th and 18th. 21 and over only.
Absolutely.
And
as always,
yes.
Zero cover charge. Come on down, absolutely free. Grab a stick, a couple of beers, and all of your friends for Heatbox.
Holy shit, that sounded like a whole ass commercial.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Were you was what you were rehearsing in the bathroom?
Exactly. I'm going to send you my invoice soon.
And actually, I've been kind of a fan of Heatbox for a while. He came down, it must have been about 2013, 14, right about when I got into the hills. But just amazing. And if you've never seen a looper do his work, it's really amazing how they can build the song. I mean, he does mostly everything with his mouth. He's got a few instruments with him, but does mostly everything with his mouth. So he'll put down a beat line. You know, I can't beatbox, so I'm not going to try to show you. But he'll put down the bass line, and then he'll put down the drum track, and then he'll put down another layer and another layer and another layer, and just keep building until this phenomenal song comes out. It's going to be a little bit different than our usual style, but it's going to be very welcome here. St. Patrick's Day is kind of a kids arena to play in, so why not get a little bit more contemporary style music in there. But yeah, he's a hell of a good guy and a hell of a fun thing to watch. I mean, if you come down here, even if you're not a fan of that kind of music, just to watch him put those samples together and build a song from scratch, just fucking amazing.
Yeah, he is good. I've looked him up, and
Did you?
Seen a lot of the stuff, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It goes from nothing to a complete song
Yep.
in no time.
And it could be 70s style funk. It could be a hip hop joint. It could be a blues song. I mean, he doesn't really have any limits of what he builds. Probably not country.
Yeah, probably. I would guess. Not, you know what? Now that you've said that, I would not doubt that there's going to be a country mix in the equation. And given his Twin City, I don't know if he's from there originally, but it's where he resides. I'm going to wager right now there will be a number of Prince tunes, which we will not complain about.
Right. Other than that, we also have Lonesome Jones coming through.
Lonesome Jones is a local guy, a super talented singer-songwriter. He's been featured at the Wild West Songwriters Festival here in Deadwood, which happens in October of every year, and has been playing in and around the hills, I'm going to say about a year and a half, but will not disappoint. A little bit of everything. We're going to get some blues, some rock, some outlaw country, some more straight-up contemporary country, but just a terrific performer. He's going to be this coming weekend. And depending on when we get this out now, we've plugged someone. This may not be out yet.
Right.
Now Ethan's going to have to do some editing.
Right.
So if you miss him, that was the third and fourth. We'll just go past tense. Then we've got a good buddy of mine who has been around for a long time. Super talented musician, can play literally anything you put at him. His primary band, his name is Josh Marquis, and it's Granite Sun. Granite Sun is basically a straight-up rock band. They do a ton of covers, some originals, and we chose to have them on the, 10th and 11th? I'm going to get the dates wrong. Yep, 10th and 11th, because our good friends up at the Deadwood Mountain Grand are featuring Skid Row and Buck Cherry. And we figure, hey, that show's over about 10:15.
Yes.
Come on down and party with us until midnight with a straight-up rock and roll band, and it's going to be a great weekend.
God, more butt rock. So also with the new music venue, obviously, if you haven't been into our establishment, we have had people starting to dance and everything, so they kind of clear out their own way, get a little groove on the dance floor, dancing a little bit. We've got a bunch more room than we used to have. So if this is the first time that you're thinking about coming to Deadwood, especially for St. Patty's Day, fear not, my friends. We have about 4 times the space as we used to have, and we can have fun in every corner. Well, maybe not we, but you guys can have fun in every corner, and we'll just watch like, silly little voyeurs.
just like normal.
Right.
It's okay. Keep going.
And we still have, I still have open spots on the calendar. So we're by no means are we done booking talent. We've got a lot of options coming our way. And one more I want to plug because I'm really excited about it. This gentleman I had booked to open for blues legend Keb Mo at a Sturgis Rally venue about 7 years ago. And he has now permanently made the Black Hills his home. So Grammy-nominated Randy McAllister and James Van Nuys have a duo called the Hermosa Prairie Dogs. And they often bring a third person with them, and they are going to have a mini residency throughout the summer.
Nice.
They will be here about every 4 weeks, and it's terrific. Randy is super talented vocalist. He plays harmonica, washboard, and drums. I saw him do all 3 on the same song before. And so just check our social media for that, and we'll put those dates up here relatively soon. But I know we've got them every month, May, June, July, August, and September. And many more to come. And if you want to be considered to come play here, all you got to do is go to our website. All the contact information is on there. Send your EPK in, and the team and I will take a look at it, and we'll see what you're all about, and reach out if we think you might be a fit for one of our weekends. And we're looking to expand and still do what is a core of Deadwood Tobacco Company, which has always been the blues, but with some expansion when
Absolutely.
we can.
Yes.
Not bad to have a little bit of a switch here and there to give it a little bit more, variety.
Yes.
So, Stash, to kind of go to you now, you guys just got back from the TPE down in Las Vegas. How was that? What was that like?
Trip down was entertaining. After
First of all, what's the TPE? Because I don't even know.
Good question.
Right? Whoops.
Tobacco something
Basically,
extraordinaires.
it's tobacco, and then the vape and other parties are there. Mostly like CDB hemp and the glassware that goes all with that kind of stuff. So it's a big, huge trade show. 80% of it's probably going to be during TPE is going to be the
vapes and
vapes
CBDs and all that shit.
CBDs and stuff like that. Tobacco guys come in. The carpet's colored. It's red for tobacco, blue for that. Walk around.
That
like
took me 2 days to fucking figure out, by the way, just to let you know.
Yeah.
So it's blue for the other stuff. It should be green.
It should be.
You would think.
You would think.
You would
Okay,
think.
got
Yeah.
Anyway. So, yeah, the trip down was entertaining. We did drive down this time, so flying takes just about as long by the time you get delayed in one of the airports trying to get down there. So we drove down Wyoming. No offense to all the Wyoming people that listen to this, but holy shit, man.
No offense, but your state sucks.
Yeah, trying to get through Wyoming can be a challenge any which way but Sunday. So we actually had to go down through Denver after backtracking about 70 miles. Had to go down through Denver, go across that way, hit 15, go down that way.
Gotcha.
Got down there, hooked up with all the reps and stuff that we needed to, ordered some cigars. So if you noticed online, some of our stuff's a little bare. And we are rectifying the situation as we go due to the move and due to getting everything put together and getting moving.
Yes.
So we're now restocking to fill our great big enormous humidor we have.
Well, and just to kind of let people know, we've got a bigger humidor than we had before. And when you're moving, you kind of want to slim down on your products so you don't have a bunch of open boxes that are susceptible to drying out and just kind of getting damaged and everything else.
Right.
So we did slim down a lot on our cigars, but like you said, they are going to be pumping back up. So if you guys are looking for your favorite stick, hopefully sometime soon down the road, it'll be back in stock.
Yep. So, ooh, hello.
Hi. I'm getting defiled by my microphone.
Nice. So yeah, we ran around, did all the cigar stuff we needed to get done. Crowned Heads, talked to Miguel over there at Crowned Heads. That was always an entertaining time talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
Got some other stuff done. Then we went by CLE, of course. Saw Tom Lazuka. Christian Aurora was actually there, so we talked to him, saw him.
Yeah.
And there's a little chaser out there, if you guys are paying attention to our social media and stuff, chasing the Deadwood Tobacco Company, Chasing the Dragon.
Yes.
Is coming out with some stuff, so might want to pay close attention to that. Got some size changes and some other things coming out that's going to be pretty exciting, I think. So
along with that, you guys got to talk to them. I know that we also have the double sweets coming back into stock here pretty soon, and that carries with it a Candela wrapper. For those of you who aren't aware out there, it is a green wrapper. I always get shit about this, but it reminds me of a toasted marshmallow flavor every time I smoke one. But that's just kind of the hint that I get. But this is going to be double sweet, so it's going to be apple, correct?
yes,
Double
apple, actually.
Double apple.
Yep.
Double sweet apple.
Double sweet.
Fucking A. Just
So-
double.
Yes, so it's comes in a 5-pack, I believe it is.
Yes.
So we get a bunch of those. They're going to be hitting the line. We're going to get them out there on St. Patty's Day. Actually, is the day they go on sale. So all you guys emailing us and everything else, I know it's weird they come out on St. Patty's Day, but we don't control when they get here. So
Yes.
we do what we can do.
And we have had quite a few interested parties coming into the store, even just to look around for them. And with the expansion of everything going on, we will have the Dragons back in full stock soonly. With those double sweets, just to let you know, too, not necessarily the double sweets, but we will be running a special here, a little bit of a thing to look forward to in future podcasts, maybe a giveaway or two, maybe a little bit of something for you guys out there in the listening community. So make sure that you're listening in for that on episodes to come. Excellent.
So, yeah, all in all, we did that. We walked around the whole venue, obviously. We were there 3 days, so... other than that, ate fat and happy. Went to nice steakhouse in Mr. D's. I'll punch them a little. Yep, I'll punch them a little thing because man, their chopped salad and
oh my God,
it's delicious.
That is.
But anyway, did that and then packed up, came home, and then we rolled in here real quick on the way home. And to a full house. It was like surprising.
It was a good fucking night.
It was a great night. I was like, wow.
Yeah, people were having fun. There wasn't not a whole lot of fuckery or assholery going around.
No,
just good, clean fun.
Yep.
If you guys make sure to come down, Jesus Christ. When you can, make sure you stop by and check out everything. We're not only changing spots, but we actually have a bunch of new stuff coming in slowly. Stash, it looks like you're wearing a possibility of one to come down the road.
Could be.
That's a little teaser.
This is a prototype.
It is.
But we're changing some things. We're doing a little bit of this and that with it, and putting some other little gadgets on it that is pretty cool, I think.
That is very cool.
We'll let that go. Has to do with, stuff needs to be
Stuff that all three of the people on here are wearing,
yes,
technically.
So.
Another cool thing, like if you guys, if it's been a couple of weeks even, or if you came in to see it when it first opened up, we're changing everything all the time. We've got more decorations on there. We've actually got glass in the humidor. Still waiting for the doors, but we got glass in the humidor. It feels like you're walking into a fucking tropical paradise in there. Oh my God. 70 degrees, 70% humidity, just the way you want your cigars to stay lively and lovely. So make sure you're getting those. Also, we've got just stuff trickling in like a little bit of that guy. And all the boys got one as well. And we've got the podcast one. So if you guys are listening to the podcast, I do have a podcast cutter that we can actually sell now. So if you guys are interested, make sure you're getting on the internet and hitting up Consuela to get those lovely things. We also have a new bandana. We've been asked about bandanas for fucking ever. And we finally got some back in with a new logo and everything. So make sure you're checking that out on the website as well. But back to St. Patrick's Day. Tell us the bastardization of St. Patrick's Day, Ethan.
Wow.
Yes.
The whole question becomes, how did it get to this, right?
Right.
So if you go back in history, St. Patrick, he actually started out as a Roman citizen, and he was taken into slavery, into Ireland. He escaped, he actually had a dream, ran for his freedom, and then had another dream calling him back to the people of Ireland to preach the gospel to him. So he goes back to the land of his captors, preaches they're all, pagans, druids.
Yes.
So he's using the three-leaf clover to be this intersection point so that he can describe the Trinitarian God. Starts winning converts, baptizing them.
Circa what year is this?
450, something like that.
Okay.
He even formed these artistic communities that were walled kind of monastic communities, and it wasn't the wall wasn't there to keep people out. It was symbolic of the fact that you were entering into a new way of life. So he is credited with really winning Christianity for the West, planted a ton of churches, won a bunch of converts, and
wow. And there he is. He's smoking a cigar and drinking a green beer.
Attaboy.
That's what the tie-in is.
Right? I had to give him a cigar. I had to give him a green beer. Right?
He listens to the podcast too.
He
That
does.
fucker's
He does.
old.
He is.
He's got a medallion on for the podcast.
But
That's
I
nice.
mean, the
fucking
sad
awesome.
thing is, after that little history lesson, this is what he's known for.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Let's get lucked up. You know?
Yeah.
So his background, he wasn't even Irish. He was, Italian, I'm assuming.
Rome, yeah.
Rome.
Rome,
Well,
yeah.
Rome. Where's Rome? In Italia. But so not so much of the orange beard I'm pretty sure he had the orange shades in the top hat, but probably not the beard like that.
Right.
Yeah. Let's get lucked. Oh, let's get lucked up. Okay. That's fucking awesome. So it's just another American complete bastardization of a true events historical thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, excellent.
Nice. But where do the snakes come in?
Where are the snakes?
I don't know. I mean, the snakes were like.
Didn't he
the
drive all the
pagans? I don't
snakes out of Ireland? That's
I think
what
I'm
I
thinking
heard.
of Pied Piper.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
and that was rats, not snakes. Well,
Oh.
was it rats?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Someone's going to Google that and then email you.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
rats.
because we're really known for being factual on this podcast. I mean, besides tobacco and tobacco-related products, we're probably a little bit slim on the factual side. So this all happened 450?
Yeah, right around there.
Good Lord. Literally.
And now you can come to Deadwood with 5,000 of your closest friends.
Yes.
Yes.
And do a pub crawl and stop in and get a stick and a smoke and a drink. And
I mean, to make Mr. St. Patrick over there proud, let's talk about some of our favorite Deadwood history moments of St. Patrick's Day. Stash, what do you got for us?
That's about what I remember mostly of it. Not me. Others.
Yeah.
I'm working all day.
More of them are
usually,
getting exercised every minute from their evil ways.
it's definitely a decent holiday for crowds.
Yeah.
Not a bartender's favorite holiday.
No.
I can tell you that.
No. No, I'm usually a little bit edged by the end of the night.
Right.
So that's just kind of blowing me away. There's no fucking semblance whatsoever in these two stories.
No.
But we do have it's one of our busiest holidays, is it not, Randy?
Oh, yeah. On a good year, I mean, in St. Pat's, you guys live here.
Yeah.
We could have, it could be 20 degrees or it could be 70. There was one St. Patrick's Day was 75 and sunny. It was absolutely amazing. I don't know what it's going to be this year. We're going to find out. But the best part is they have moved things. The Chamber of Commerce, who was in charge of scheduling the St. Patrick's Day, and now the pub crawl is relatively early. I think it's, I want to say 2:30 to 7, something like that. And then the awards happen at the Silverado Franklin Historic Hotel and Gaming Complex, which is a very long title. And the best part is,
you did a phenomenal job with it, though.
Thank you very much.
Executed quite well.
I'm well lubricated. And then the best part is, literally right across the street at 8 o'clock, Heatbox starts up. Yes. So we've got your Saturday all planned out for you.
Fucking A, man.
There you go.
You don't need anything else.
No, you pub crawl, you come over here, you dance with your friends, you bring all of your group with you, and we're going to have all kinds of fun stuff. And check out the new Double Sweet while you're here.
Right.
Definitely.
And if you are coming into Deadwood to get your communion for the first time, just to let you know there is a thing called Deadwood Drunk, and it's a very, very real thing. If you're not used to the altitude here, it does affect you a little bit faster. And I have seen many of those guys come in here on Friday night just whooping it up. We're going to be back tomorrow. And those motherfuckers look rough the next day, especially that guy at the top right-hand side of your thing. That's Mr. Maxwell. He is one of the roughest in the most beautiful way possible. We will have CLE cigars here, and we will have Shiner with Mr. Maxwell in the house, and Michelle. And is anybody else coming?
Oh,
we don't know something.
You don't know something.
Oh.
Mr. Tom Lazuka will be here.
Motherfucking Tom Lazuka.
Very nice.
Michelle,
like that
Tom
guy.
Lazuka will definitely be here.
Excellent.
So
I'm just blanking on the name. God damn it. I'm sorry, man. I'm
Raul?
sorry. Raul?
No,
Not Raul. The other one. The guy on the picture.
The other one.
Shorty Rossi.
No, yeah. Shorty's going to be
Shorty
here
will
too.
be here
That's who I was thinking of.
No,
yeah.
it wasn't. Go with that. That's why that light just burned out. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah. I was taking all the power that I could from my own brain out of that fucking light. So Shorty's going to be here as well. Anybody that doesn't remember Shorty, he was on Animal Planet years ago with a pit rescue. Wasn't it called Pit Boss?
Pit Boss.
Pit Boss.
Yep.
He comes every year. He comes with Aries now. Aries is a delightful little dog and fucking plenty of room to run around up here. But Shorty is one of the most kindest human beings in the world that is still a fucking dick.
Yes.
In the most delightful way possible, and a little bit of the evil way as well. He's very pinchy.
He's nut high.
He is nut high.
Whack.
Oh.
Keep going. Yeah.
Whack a nut and pinch a nut? Well, I don't know if he's pinched a nut.
He's
I bet
whacked
he's
a nut.
pinched a nut
He
before.
probably has.
Yeah. I wonder if that's what they said when he was in the back of that. When he was in the back of that pickup.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Busting nuts, capping nuts, pinching nut.
Very interesting character he is. Yep. So that guy, we keep forgetting his name. Yeah, he'll be here too. So we will have all of them here from CLE, and it's going to be a fucking rockin' time. I can tell you that right now.
That is going to be a rocking time. And if you're watching, man, I am sorry, but I am a bartender and I have bartender disease, and it is very strong.
Ethan, did you just Google it? Nope.
I did.
Nope.
No.
I thought he had the name.
Fucking life of me. He was at the damn trade show
Yeah.
too, and I can't remember.
Super
his
fucking
name.
nice guy.
Yeah.
I get emails from fucking his customers.
We're talking about Hector?
Yes,
Thank you.
Hector.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh,
see?
yeah.
This was all a test to see if Ethan remembered, and he fucking failed us.
Just doing
This is
10
not
other things.
on me. I mean, anybody can say that. I'm smoking a cigar and talking into a microphone, man. We all have our problems.
Yep.
Hector's the guy with the so fresh, so green.
Yes.
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 So he will be here too, along with Mr. Tom Lazuka and Michelle, of course. And Michelle, being the sweetheart she is,
Yes.
she can hawk her cigars, she can hawk any cigar. Doesn't matter. She is fabulous.
She is very well versed in the ways of our humidor and will get you the cigar that you like. So if you're coming in here for a sweet, if you're coming in here for a traditional, if you're coming in here for a transitional, she's got you.
Whoa, hey.
Hey, man.
Hey, yeah.
Some people's biggest dream is to have a tranny in their mouth in Deadwood. You can cut that out or keep it in. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
On that note, I am enjoying from Stash. You brought this back. This was the CLE 25th anniversary
Oh, yeah.
box press. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
Very nice.
Nice.
Way to plug the old episode.
Listen, I'm just here to keep you on track.
Me on track. I'm a fucking freight train on a rail, man. I'm just going to town. So we've got bunches of awesome stuff coming up. We've got more new shit coming in too, so make sure that every time you get a chance to stop up and say hi to us, we are the Diamond in the Rough. Once you find us, you'll always come back and say hi. Stash, what do you got?
Ashtrays.
Ashtrays.
Got new ashtrays coming.
Hey, we got new ashtrays coming
There you go.
per stash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Couple different types of lighters, actually, we
Yep.
found that look pretty good. Very heavy duty, 3-burner flame, good thick. It's almost like that rhino lining on your truck.
Yeah.
Black Netscamber logo on it. So they looked like really good lighters. We liked them, so we're going to bring them in.
Very nice.
See how they go. Yeah, and I mean, other than that, walked around all the, vape stuff that was out there, too, and that was... That's a whole different... Being vape's the
Holy
newest
shit.
thing. You got all the... Well, I call them booty girls. I don't know what they're called, but...
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Booty girls.
Yep. Yeah.
Got the shorts and the little butt balls hanging out. Yeah. So, running around.
There was a foxtail. I don't know where it was plugged into.
There was
but
a couple of those, too. And, Anyway, so you go over there, and it's, you almost feel molested by the time you get down one aisle, and you got to go take a shower because you're like, what the hell just happened? We walked it like twice, just up one rail and one down one row, and we're like, yep, that's good enough. We've seen enough of that.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me, my dad was a physician assistant when I was a kid, and we used to go to these PA conventions, and I would always get as many pens and squeeze balls and everything that I could. Kind of like that when you guys brought that back, and I have a funny story for one of the items that was in my gift bag.
I can imagine what that is because I think I have the other one.
You can't. Yeah, you do.
I mean, you
have
do have the other one, but
Yeah.
you can't imagine what's going on. So I have my children, a couple of days a week, and I'm sorting through all this shit, and I'm laying it all on the oven to see what my grand stash was,
Right.
all the loot and everything, and get the boy showered, get him to bed, get up in the morning, and there's this thing that's all cut up with like a scissor, all cut up on my oven, and I'm like, what in the absolute fuck is that? I don't remember that wrapping anywhere. Then I'm looking around, and I'm like, wait a second. So my 11-year-old autistic boy thought that it would be really fun and yummy to eat a male enhancement gummy at about 6 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't tell his teachers about it, but I felt like if he had just a raging good boy coming around, that they would probably just look the other way anyways, hopefully. I didn't hear anything from the teachers, so I can't comment on how well said male enhancement gummy works. But yeah, Xander might be able to.
But Stash could probably tell us about the female version.
Yeah.
Not yet. It's still sitting in the pack on the counter. I don't know shit about it. It's still sitting there. Hasn't done
weird.
anything.
This gummy tastes like Gushers.
Yeah.
But otherwise, thank you for getting me all the juicy fucking smoke machines.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You said you wanted some, so I got
yeah,
you some.
some indeed. Yes.
Hey, I had to pay
there was a
some
couple.
serious prices and stuff for those. I mean, you got to walk around, you got to listen to their spiel. You got to okay, ours is different because the coil's different here, and the
Yeah.
da 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 da.
Yep.
Are you guys a business? You into this? Do you do this? No.
But give me your free shit anyway.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much is
Yeah.
what that boils down to.
Well, some of those, when you're walking by the booth, they'll just be like, oh, you forgot to, and then they'll just drop it in
yeah.
your bag because
Yeah.
you're walking around with one of those fucking shopping bags.
Perfect.
Take free samples. Here,
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
Right off
everybody
the
likes
shelf.
stickers here. Like, I don't
know.
like that sticker.
I got some shit in a bottle called Adderall.
Yeah, me too. I haven't tried that one yet.
I'm like, I don't know what the hell this is.
Thank
I read
God
it.
that fucker wasn't cracked open.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's an experience if you've never been to one of those cigar shows. Yeah. Thanks for taking my place, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it was an entertaining week. It was actually not bad. We actually got an Airbnb this time instead of staying in the hotel. So that worked out. Yeah, it wasn't in the best neighborhood in the world. Go to sleep by the gunshots or the AutoZone behind us. We kept seeing helicopters flying around. I'm like, are those are those tourist helicopters? And I'm like, not with the spotlight coming down 2 blocks from us. Next morning, there's 2 dead found behind the AutoZone and shit. And we're like,
shit,
well,
really?
that's cool. So, but it was actually a nice house. It was nice 3-bedroom. You can save some money on some meals, instead of casinos down there nowadays, it's $30 to eat, period.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what
half
you
the
do.
time it's shit food.
Right.
No
And,
offense.
another plug for Bagel Mania. Awesome breakfast. Love that place. So had that, usually in the mornings, and then we'd go to the show and do some other stuff because the trade show, the convention center, like almost across the street from Bagel Mania there. So
Yeah.
went there, hit the trade show, like I said, and then went out and did the evening activities, depending on what that was, and came home and went to bed, except Tuesday. We all went to bed at 8:30. We were all hammered by 8:30.
Gotcha.
So exactly how was the Spearmint Rhino? Good time?
The what?
The Spearmint Rhino. Pierce, help me out.
I have no idea
I
what
don't know
you're
what
talking
you're
about.
talking about.
Very, very famous strip joint.
Oh,
okay.
Nope, didn't go there.
Okay. All right.
Didn't do that. We were right down from the Hustler strip joint, about 2 blocks down, but we didn't go there either. So, however, we did manage to find about every cigar shop in the world, and we were famous in the Monte Cristo cigar shop we rolled into.
Yeah, tell us about that because I heard a little bit about it.
Yeah, we walked in there, and most of the Vegas setups are all. You got the bar area, then you go into the counter, and there's a guy standing there, and then some places you can go in the humidor, other places you have to let him go in the humidor, and he gets what you want. Depends on what place you're in. So we walked in there, and there was a couple at the counter, and 2 other people standing there. Of course, I got this hat on, and I think all of us had our DTC hats on, and it was standing there, and this guy's like, "Oh my God, DTC, Deadwood Tobacco Company, really?" I'm like, Bill and me and Grimes are all. Yeah, that's what we are. That's what we're doing. Turns around, oh my God, my boss loves your stuff. Oh geez, can I get a picture with you and everything? And the guy, the dude the guy working there, he goes, hey, you guys sell that stuff? And he goes, oh no, it's probably in a gas station or a liquor store. That's what he said. Trying to be all
hoity-toity about it.
Turned around, the guy's like, oh man, the lady at the counter was like, I'll take your picture. There's another lady in line, customer paying, checking out. So we all get together, take nice pictures. So we're, he goes, I listen to your podcast. My boss loves you guys, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. It was awesome. Good time.
No shit.
We finally get in we ask the guy after we're done getting the picture and everything. We're like, shake hands and, have a good day, see you later. And,
Yep.
oh, my boss can be so happy. And off he went and with his wife and, turn around and go in the humidor, and the guy said, can we go in the humidor? And the guy's like, yeah, go ahead. Go in there, we're looking around. He comes in finally when he helps the last customer, and he's like, so you guys really from Deadwood Tobacco Company? And we're like, yeah, he's the owner, and we both are main employees there. He's like, oh, and you can see his attitude just bing, like that, snap.
Gotcha.
All of a sudden, real helpful and everything else. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, dude. So.
Oh shit! These guys might know cigars. I better do what the fuck I'm supposed to.
Yeah. We were poking at him a little bit. Just, hey, what kind of, what's this doing? What's this?
What's the wrapper on that? What's the filler
Yeah,
binder,
right.
fucker?
Yeah, pretty much. So that was another entertaining thing. And then if you're ever in Fremont Street and going to the Four Queens, there's a little Chicago-style pizza place in there. We visited that a couple times.
Nice.
That was where we departed at 7:45 at night because we were way gone.
Schwammered.
So, yeah, it was time to go home.
That is the perfect thing because that sounds like exactly what St. Patrick did when he went up to Ireland.
Yes. Same exact thing.
Tied
happened.
one on, had a cigar with the locals, said, what's up? Fucking A.
Yep, pretty much.
That's how you do it around here.
Yep. So.
That's how you do it in 450 AD.
Right.
Oh, and I was going to say, the best part about the temperature-wise on St. Patrick's Day, the whole up in the air, whether it's going to be 0 degrees or 70 degrees, the girls wear the same shit either way. It does
true.
not matter.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah. They could walk around, Jesus Christ, and they're walking back to their hotels like 2 miles with this shit.
Yeah, but by that time they can't feel anything. So
No.
But then you see as I'm coming into work, well, it used to be at the old store.
The
here,
walk
I
of
won't
shame?
see it, but yeah, you see the walk of shame. some guy's boxers on, her shoes are in her hand, her dress is over her shoulder, and she's like sort of stumbling down the street.
Yes.
That's always a decent entertainment. You give a courtesy tap to them. And,
Yeah, absolutely.
On the horn.
Yeah.
hope you had a good time.
Yeah. So courtesy tap hit the horn as I'm driving by. Not,
Not a courtesy
not a
tap.
courtesy tap.
No,
All right.
no.
Yeah.
That thing already got tapped. I don't need it. Anyway.
The old double tap.
So what's our uniform for that weekend? I hear it's kilts are in season, correct?
Yes, they will be.
Okay.
Kilts will be all around
right.
for everybody.
Ethan, you got your kilt?
Ethan's too good for a kilt.
So you should be mandated, right? So Vaughn
Should be.
would make kilts for the entire staff,
Uh-huh.
and I just despised it. So as soon as she left the establishment, I threw it away, just so no one could make me wear that thing again.
Well, if you want to, I've got an extra one. We're about the same size. You
We
can
are.
borrow it if you want to.
Absolutely, I'll just pull that up to my titties.
Yeah, right.
Do the double wrap around.
It's like
Well, you could probably borrow Shorty's, though.
Shorty's was a freaking skirt, man. It
Oh,
was
dude.
like floor length.
Yeah, it was down to his ankles. Isn't that the one that Maxwell bought for him?
Probably.
Oh, God. If you guys have a chance to shame Shorty into wearing that kilt again, he was super stoked about it last time.
Yep. Oh, Michael gets into it. He loves it.
Oh,
He'll
dude.
He'll wear his
American flag one?
Yeah, he might wear that one. He usually
Doesn't he have the Texas Star one?
Yeah,
think he
he's
does.
got like 4 or 5 different ones.
Yeah.
But he gets into it. We all wear them usually. Summertime, I'll wear them a lot more than wintertime, just because obviously.
Well, actually, and now, I mean,
Yeah.
we have a shop that actually has heat and
Yeah.
air conditioning,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we might be able to pull it off a little bit better now. I've actually been trying to wear kilts on Saturday because, as Randy knows,
Saturdays for the boys?
Saturday's for the boys.
There you go.
And, well, the whole thing is like we didn't, it was kind of dead on Friday night. And then on Saturday, it was nice a couple weeks ago. So I wore my kilt and it got decently busy. And I was like, well, fuck it, man. This is like a fucking football player not washing his socks until the season's over. I'm going to start wearing my fucking kilt on Saturdays so
you
daddy
go.
gets some money.
There
So
you
bring
go.
your money, dollar bills, y'all, dollar bills. As Heatbox would say.
Yes.
Yes.
In that exact same voice.
No, it gets we get into it around here, so it's
Oh,
it's,
absolutely.
You know, usually the stash actually goes from gray. It might go green. Who
Might go
knows?
green.
It happens.
Yeah, it has
I've
happened
seen it
before.
happen before. So
Yeah. Randy, do you have your kilt yet?
I don't. That's why I was asking. But Shiner Maxwell and I are both big boys, so I'm guessing that he probably has a spare.
I mean, I've got a couple of spares as well, and Grimes has my old spares, and he doesn't wear kilts because they go down to his ankles as well because him and Shorty are.
I'm not talking about the length because you and I are the vertically enhanced in the
Yes.
in the crew. I'm talking about fatness. You're kind of
like
you're kind-
PHAT or
yeah, you're kind of a beanpole. So
pretty hot and tempting.
Yeah.
I've got a size 38 in their utility kilts. You can adjust the size.
hey, then I'm in. I'm in. Look at that.
All right.
Sold.
You can have the pink one.
So, I don't think I won't. think about the tips for that one.
there you go.
Just the tip.
Has anybody even talked about that? The whole fucking the kilt thing. Like, I don't know how it was before I was there, but I came in wearing cargo shorts one day, and found out that was the wrong thing to do at DTC is wear shorts of any kinds. It was like fucking 90 outside, and I got nicely explained to that shorts weren't a thing. I was like, well, fuck, man. I guess I'll just wear some light jeans or something. Mm-hmm. And then I can't remember who it was, but
That
they were
would
like,
have been me.
That was you?
Yeah.
Somebody was
Okay.
like, oh, you can wear a kilt if you want to. And I swear to fuck, man, I went home that night and ordered my first one, waited for it to come in. It fit. I ordered 2 more that night.
Yeah.
Like, I needed to be able to let the boys breathe. Not as well as you let them breathe, though.
No,
Yeah.
mine's the true.
You're the commando, but in my defense, forest fires are still a thing. I was a fire crotch my whole life. I don't need to be an active fire crotch anymore. So if I wear a little bit of unders underneath my kilt, it's just so things don't go up in flames.
We have a good story about Tom Lazuka and that at PCA. I think I've mentioned it before on the podcast. I think, but Yeah, it was 2 years ago. I was at PCA. I wore my kilts during the
that's
PCA
right.
in
Yeah.
July. So we're wandering around. It was after hours. We're at the bar, which is just one bar they all hang out at and do their thing. And I come up to the bar, and it happens to be Tom was sitting right next to the guy where you order at.
Yeah.
He's like, so is that a kilt or is that a dress? I said, well, only one way to find out, Tom. He lifts that thing up, saw a little ball sack, and dropped it. He goes, that's a kilt. Two ladies behind him were like, thumbs up, yeah. So, yeah.
Well, this one little cocky bastard came in last Saturday when you guys were here, and he came up and he's like, hey, so is that a kilt or do you have underwear on? And I said, I have underwear on. And he goes, well, that's a skirt. And I was like, well, either way, man, I'll still wear a prom dress and fuck your mom.
Yep.
So don't test me with a good fucking time. I don't care if you think it's a skirt or not. I still got the upper hand.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, sir. No, okay, excellent. Glad that you are. Anyways, this is...
Well, just when you
yeah,
jumped the rail a little bit there.
No, it's all right. It's all right. We'll keep it in.
Yep. Why not?
Yeah. Thanks,
music.
guys.
We've covered music. We've
Yep,
covered St.
music.
Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day. The new shit at the
Vegas,
store.
New shit at the store.
New stuff coming in.
New stuff coming in.
The only thing left is... Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure that you look us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the other fucking social media sites, Pinterest.
We have a Snapchat yet?
No.
I think we denied them.
No, we don't have a Snapchat yet, but I have
Snatch
been
chat.
snapping pictures just to put Deadwood Tobacco Company on there and send it out on the map thing just so people can see.
Sure. Right.
Not that most of those people aren't probably too young to come into said establishment, but they can tell their parents about it and fuck, they can come.
Or
That's
grandparents.
awesome. Or grandparents. Yes, absolutely. But make sure you're tuning into all of those. Make sure you're tuning into all future podcasts to hear about the giveaways that are going to be taking place. DeadwoodTobacco.com is the place to go if you guys want to get some of the swag that we were just talking about, the new cutters, the new handkerchief, or bandana, as people call it. Also, make sure that you're looking at Apple Music, or Apple iTunes. Fucking the podcast on the Apples, the Macs pads, Max Pods. Max Pods.
Maxi pads?
I feel
What?
like they missed out by not calling it Max Pads.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are available on every streaming service. We are on YouTube for video. Please like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button. I fucking hate saying that shit.
Yeah, but we can go live. We got to go live.
But we
That's
gotta
what
go
need.
live.
Yeah, we got to go live. So
If you guys get up to 1,000 followers, then we were going to be able to do a lot more with this podcast. I hope you guys keep tuning in. Make sure that you're staying safe out there. Make sure you're smoking down to the butt. You guys have a great rest of the day. From me and Stash and Randy. Peace out, guys. Thank you very much.